Hello, that's right, with Colonel Perez right now, and I want to get right to it. I want to know the big break in the case. Yes. How did that come for you?
Yeah, it came about after the video footage that we watched. I got to give credit to the detective division. They went through hours of video footage, and it was one segment that they actually observed an individual that was very in the vicinity of the person that we had an interest in. So we were able to identify that individual who came forward, met with us, and was able to corroborate a lot of the info that we already had on video. But the big break is that he described the vehicle that this person of interest was manipulating, had a fob, was trying to lock the vehicle up, and so we were able to know the description, put it through the Flock system, the license plate readers, and they were able to identify several vehicles with those descriptions, but we were able to eliminate them because we were looking for a specific plate. And yeah, from there we found the vehicle, we found the plate, we learned that it was a rental, and then we went to the rental company and we got more video footage of this individual that we had an interest in, and then from there we were able to identify that individual through the rental agreement.
Okay, and when did you get a name?
It was as recently as late last night.
Okay. And there, we saw on video,
yes.
This was a Brown graduate who helped? Okay, so we saw on video there was some sort of talking between the Brown graduate and then Valentes. What was going on? What was said during that interaction there?
Yeah, we learned that there was an interaction between the two of them inside Brown, and then the person of interest left. And then our tipster actually ended up encountering him again in another close by street, and the person ran. And so our tipster ended up chasing him, passed him, and got in front of him. And he was asking him questions, "What are you doing here?" He was very attentive to what was going on. And so the person responded to him, "Why are you harassing me?" They got into some sort of disagreement.
The suspect.
The suspect, correct. "Why are you harassing me?" They got into some sort of disagreement. And then our tipster actually walked away. That was as far as the interaction, but that was enough for us to be able to corroborate what we were seeing on video. And the description of the vehicle that he gave us was key.
Why was that key? Why was that enough for you if you already had that information?
We didn't have the information of the color of the vehicle and what type of plate. When he said to us there was a Florida plate, obviously we started to look further into it. And actually the description of the car, the right color, potentially what year, those are all critical tips and information that you can put into the Flock system.
And then the last known address for the suspect was in Miami.
Correct.
What's going on with the investigation there with law enforcement being notified in Miami?
Yeah, we'll continue to work very closely with our federal partners to find those answers. Again, you know, when you don't know the identity of a suspect, it's very difficult to know more about that person. So here we are, and we'll continue to do our due diligence to find out more about them.
There's still a lot of unknowns.
Correct.
Why? What's the motive? What's the connection between this man and the MIT professor?
Correct.
Where does the investigation go from here?
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as the MIT professor, I think Massachusetts State Police is doing a great job, and I think that we have a lot of I believe information that we can pass on to them, stuff that we gather, and so at the end of the day, I'm just relieved that this person was apprehended.
Okay, two more questions for you. What led you to the storage facility?
Yeah, it was, again, we found out that he rented a vehicle, we found out his identity, and then we were able to check further into financial records, and then we found out that this person had rented a storage unit in New Hampshire, and so we put out a bolo, and an officer located that vehicle, and the response was immediate.
People watching nationwide, a lot of eyes on law enforcement here. What do you want? And you know, people, the victims' families are also watching, wanting answers. What do you want the public to know tonight?
Yeah, that we did our job, and this city and this department is second to none. And when we heard, obviously, and we learned about this tragic and horrific incident, we stepped up. And I'll tell you that I speak for every men and women in uniform in this country. When something happens, we step up and we go to work. And that's what happened here in Providence.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.